Hello, welcome back to what's probably not even the hardest section of this game. I expect the final boss to give me even more trouble than this. So I've decided to start from here, just pretend that the save point that would be here in easier difficulties is here. Sure would be nice if it actually were, but I'll just have to use video editing to make it seem like it's there. 15 minutes to get to this point from the start of the session, by the way. Alright. So, this wonderful room that I have not made it past yet. I know exactly what to do. That was not it. Okay, another 10 minutes later, maybe I can get 20 more seconds of usable footage. Let's see what happens. So, what I did wrong last time was I screwed up on this turnaround. Let's not do that this time. Okay, so a little further. So, straight up the red energy. Through the tight gap. Don't double jump too early, don't double jump too late. Hit the energy. Go over, through the same tight gap. Don't double jump too early, don't do it too late. Get over there, double jump at the bottom, and it'll be clear. Really? Okay, I guess that was too late. There's a pillar right there, obstructing my view so I can't see how close I am to the bottom. I mean, I should be able to do it by trajectory, but everything just sort of blends into everything else because it's so black here. This room right here is the worst thing. It's probably killed me more than any other room here, just because of how many times I have to go through it. It's not super hard, it's just so annoyingly long that I get impatient, try to do something tricky, and then mess up, and it takes too long. Yep, there I went. Take 3. Only had that one death on the way here, so this was better. If I can just keep up that pattern, then maybe I'll actually get through this and before I get too exhausted to go on. Though, it's already been half an hour of working on this. This is only my 3rd attempt at the new stuff. Hey, I did something. Hey, I did something again. Hey, I made it through this... Well, hang on. Don't celebrate yet. Okay, I made it through this room. Alright, Dark Ghost Room. So, how do I handle this? I want that ghost to go to the right. No, he didn't. Hey, look at those fancy moves. Alright, so just one more death on the way here. As long as I don't die in this section, I should be okay. The key to this part is not to try to do anything fancy, just take it as slow as you need to. Make sure you jump in a reliable way, and you're good to go. Okay. So I didn't feel too great about the way I handled this room last time. I was quietly panicking the whole time. Let's see if I can do it a little more calmly. No, see, I keep waiting too long for that because I guess I'm just afraid I'll hit the spikes on the top. Alright, 2 more deaths, both in the falling grape juice room at the start, of course. I'm glad I learned to handle the rotating arrow just a few rooms back. That one is not giving me trouble anymore. So at least that's one thing out of the way, but there's just nothing I can do for that super long room with the switches and the falling stuff. Now here, okay, jump earlier than your instincts tell you. Not too much earlier, just a little bit, like now. Yes, that worked. Great, 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 great. Okay. So ghosts. I could bring the ghost down. I don't think I want to, though. Alright, I've moved him over. I want him on the other side of me. I'm going to go... Let's see, I can't point with a cursor or anything. I'm going to go on that first platform, jump to the second one, ghost will be chasing me. I'm going to jump over it to the third platform and shoot it off screen to the left. That's the plan. And I want to go now so I can see what's going on. Why did he do that loop-to-loop? Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Got him off screen, mostly. I'd like to get him a little further off screen, but I think I could just go and be okay. He's chasing. Wait here. Shoot. Okay, I made it through a section of this room. Second ghost there is going to be a major problem. How will I handle it? Once I'm on that platform, he'll be chasing me. I'll have no choice but to either shoot him away, which may put him out of range and I'll have to deal with him going down that shaft. Or try to just rush, which is a bad idea because there's too many spikes too close to the platforms. I need to wait for the light for that. Okay, so let me do this. Ah. 2 more deaths later. See, I can deal with it if it's only 1 or 2 on the way here. It's not great. I'd rather it be 0. But at least that doesn't waste a huge amount of time. Still have to concentrate too hard here to talk. Why did I start talking to say that I have to not talk to get through this room? That was a terrible idea. I think I'm starting to understand the rhythm of that room. There's a lot more sort of horizontal I end up steering left, actually, a fair bit to make sure I'm positioned right there. The tightness of the downward horizontal sections, where it transitions from spikes on the bottom to spikes on the top, are the scariest bits. And I don't come out of them with enough rightward momentum, I feel like, but then my double jump surprises me because I can actually make it further than I expect to. Okay, ghost room. So what I did last time worked pretty well. I'm going to get 1 shot on this ghost, then drag him up to the 2nd platform, go to the 3rd platform, shoot him to the left. He does a weird loop-de-loop thing, but that's okay. I need to move him further away. Done? Okay, now go fast here. And do what here? Don't hit the spike. So I had a plan. My plan was to land on that platform, knock the ghost to the right, start going up. I'm going to drag him up with me, then go down the very right side of that breakable block thing and into the tunnel. Okay, so the correct point to go here is right about now. So I've shot him that way. He's not seeing me. Is that okay? No, it's not, because I can't go through him there. I could maybe go down partially and get his attention, but I'd rather do it now. Hey, ghost. Alright, hit him again. I'm gonna have to do this. That didn't really help. That might have made it worse. Okay, well, improvising, that didn't work. Ah, come on now. Oh, what? Oh, hey, I made it. Oh. Hey, I made it to the ghost room again. Alright, this is going to be my last attempt of the day, at least this part of the game. 1 hour, 17 minutes so far. This has just gotten to a point where it's unhealthy. But I'm going to try my best to get through this room. If I can get through this room, I feel like the rest of Black Castle is much more manageable. Like it's this room, and the grape juice room. And to a lesser extent, the spinning arrow room. I'm sure you know which ones I mean. Those are the ones that give me problems. Okay, restart. At least I have an easy reset if I make a mistake there. So that part's nice. No. Okay, well, like I said, that's my last attempt at that of the day. I don't know why that ghost does what it does. I mean, well, I vaguely know why, but I wish it didn't. I suppose I will play Astro Crash for a little bit. See if I can at least get that done, or Jump Box. My worry with playing Jump Box is that using the completely different platformer controls in it will do bad things to my muscle memory for Black Castle. That's probably not true, though. But I'm going to play Astro Crash first. I really enjoy Astro Crash. I just want to get it done quick. Okay, 175. Or 17,500. Alright, how do I play this? Left, right, shoot. You don't get to shoot very often. If I hold the button, that's how fast it goes. I still don't know what the red asteroids are. They're just sort of there. I don't remember them giving me any more points than the others. This thing does what? Gives me an extra life, I think? Cool, extra life. Turbo gauge is there on the right. It's not filling up at all. Do I need a combo for it to fill? This game starts off so slow. I don't know why it does that. Just takes forever to get anywhere. I've not gotten a single combo yet. So while I'm playing this, I'm thinking about what to do about Black Castle. Oops. Is it worth continuing at this point? Like, if it's been this many, let's see, basically 3 episodes of attempting the same stuff, Even though the first time I got to that first save point, I didn't attempt it very seriously. But then I had a solid episode of attempts where I didn't get to anything new that actually would save any progress. Then this one, where I guess I got to 2 new rooms and still didn't actually get to save my progress anywhere. So, this Insanity mode is clearly an afterthought. Like this, it's basically not meant to be played, or at least not taken seriously. I feel like it could have been okay. Alright, the things I like about Insanity mode are that it makes you think differently about the rooms in this game and how to get through them without actually taking damage. There are a lot of places in the game where you basically would just always damage boost through something, just because, I mean, usually you wouldn't do it intentionally, but not being punished for taking damage in certain rooms means you miss out on a little bit of the room's design. So the thing I like about Insanity mode is that it forces you to think about the level design in a different way than you would if you actually would have some forgiveness for, okay, Turbo mode, Invincible, yes, I can clear the field with it. Alright, so the thing I like about Insanity is it forces you to think about the levels in a way you would not have to think about them in a mode with health. The thing is, though, without moving any save points around, it just doesn't work in places like Black Castle, where you have super long stretches, which honestly, I think that stretch of rooms should always have the save point there in the middle of it, even on Masterful. So what I was thinking for Insanity was it could just be treated completely differently, and not... Basically, what if Insanity mode had more save points than lower difficulties? Then you would have a very different game where you'd have shorter sections of brutal difficulty, a lot of trial and error, but you could actually try more often, instead of the situation I have in Black Castle, where I only get to try new stuff once every 15 minutes or so. And then the longer that goes on, the more I'm worn down and just don't have the energy to continue and keep on doing the early stuff to get to the later stuff. See, the really mean thing there is that the room with the falling purple blobs is... I guess it's good that it's the first thing after the save point, but it's terrible that I have to go through that every single time I want to get back to new stuff and attempt the ghost room again. Because that one is... It takes the longest to get through normally, and it causes me the most deaths. Like, even regardless of how long it takes to get through normally. Yeah, that was inevitable. Okay, so this game's finally decided to increase the density a bit. The game that I had lined up to replace The Real Texas is the game that I'd really like to be playing right now instead of this. I would be tempted to put this on hiatus for a while, just work on Black Castle on my own, put up footage when I actually make some progress on it. Problem with that is I think I would never do it. Like, I probably just would not bother with playing it on my own time, because there are better uses of my time. I don't think this... Insanity mode does not respect your time, and I'm busy enough with other things that I don't really feel like that's appropriate for me right now. But then again, I really would like to finish this. Like, ideally... I'm just trying to think of ways that I can make this not horrible for myself, but still get it done somehow. I have the top score by a pretty wide margin here, so I think I'm not going to try to die. I'll see if I can get to more. Some higher score. But I don't have a specific target anymore. Well, let's see if I can get to 30,000. I don't really look forward to these recording sessions anymore, because they always take a very long time, and I don't get much usable footage out of it. The early parts of the game were a lot of fun. They were fine on Insanity mode. But I always knew that Black Castle would be terrible, and it was every bit as terrible as I expected it to be. The thing is, like I said, that's not even the hardest part of the game. I still am going to have the final boss after that. On Masterful, he was a 3-hour grind on my second episode where I was actually making serious attempts at him. Just imagine what that's going to be on Insanity. So all this to say, oh hey, I'm at 40,000 already, wow. All this to say, I'm extremely tempted to put this series on hold now. The only reason I haven't done it yet is because on hold in actuality would mean cancelled. So, okay, feel free to give me some feedback. Is this still enjoyable in any way? Are there things I could do to make it enjoyable? I can't lower the difficulty because I've already gone through everything on Masterful. If you want to see this game completed on a lower difficulty, there's an LP for that is on my channel. That was a pretty good score. Yeah. A couple of times higher than the highest. Alright, well, might as well do a jump box. See if I can at least get that done. So if I go quick, I get more bonus. But don't go so quick that you miss stuff. I don't know that I've ever finished that one level at the end that killed me so many times. I mean, I feel like I must have, because point requirements, as far as I know, are the same between Masterful and Insanity. They were in Rainbow Dive, which leads me to believe they are in these games too. So either I died on that level but got a higher score in it somehow when I did this on Masterful, or I got past that level. Because like the stuff leading up to it isn't too bad for the most part, but then there's a sudden huge uptick in difficulty. I don't remember which stage it is. It's a few past this. Like several past this. Basically the whole thing is made of spikes, and you just have to use the double jump tokens to get anywhere you want to go. It's probably about 13, 14, maybe not quite that many. Well, yeah, there's still a lot of levels to go, so yeah, it's probably somewhere around there. Okay, first try on that. That's good. Have I died yet? Yeah, I hit the spikes on that one level. At least this is going pretty well. Oops, not anymore. Alright, stage 13. No, it's not this one. It's like 2 or 3 past this, I think. I want those. Got them. Yeah, no, this one. 14. Alright, so how do I handle this? I don't think it's going to do me any favors to skip the green things over on the right above me. Because I need them. I need the points. Ah. So you can do this. I could exit now. I'm not going to. Probably just going to die here. Spend all my lives. Oh, right. That's a nasty one. Okay, so I have to jump to the right, then go left as I fall down. Ah. Alright, well, why don't I just look at the next low... Well, that's why. Nope, not enough. Well, I don't feel like playing that anymore. I don't feel like playing this game anymore. Yeah, if you have any feedback, like if you really super want to see me finish this, then let me know. If you're as tired of it if you're as tired of it as I am, then let me know. Maybe I can gauge what to do based on feedback from that. Again, I'd love to finish, but it's just seeming rather impractical. Alright, well, I'll see you later in any case.